Hello everyone and welcome, this is Common Encounter. Today we're going to be talking about Netflix's Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy, with the first season being Siege, and we finally have the official trailer. Finally we are getting marketing for this series. Not long left now, July 30th. Mark your calendars, this series is going to be coming out very soon, and we've got a really good trailer, guys. This is perhaps the best trailer. You know, the teaser trailer was okay, it was fine, but I felt like this has boosted my excitement just a little bit more, and I think it really does help with the music and the animation. One thing I've noticed about it in this particular trailer, that the animation doesn't feel stiff or off anymore. Characters actually feel fluent and they move well, and I know they look exactly like the toys, and that's one of the gripes I had about it, but the way how they move, seeing it in this particular trailer, has kind of changed my mind about it a little bit. It actually looks better than the teaser trailer. I feel like they feel believable now as characters, the way how they're moving. We'll go into more aspects about that later on, but let's just talk about what we see at the beginning. It appears here we've got all the Decepticons at some sort of graveyard of sorts. The general plot of this season will be Megatron trying to eradicate the Autobots no matter what. It appears he takes the Allspark and kind of merges it with some sort of device weapon, some sort of plague like cosmic rust perhaps, and goes to an extreme effort to really eradicate the Autobots. This Megatron is not kidding around. I feel like this Megatron's similar to Transformers Animated's Megatron. We're finally getting that intimidating Megatron. Someone who doesn't take, any crap. He will get stuff done. I wonder how long Starscream actually lasts in this series, because we know in Transformers Animated, Starscream died almost immediately when he betrayed Megatron the first time around. So I feel like this Megatron is the same. Like, you don't want to get this guy mad. B goes to an extreme effort to try and destroy the Autobots. We see images of dead Autobots. We've got Dark Energon seeming like coming out of them, and we've got him decapitated as well. Like, this is really going all out. Like, this is not messing around. It feels like this is not a kids show. This is definitely for older fans. We get a lot of weird unexplained things that happen in this trailer, obviously waiting to see what happens in the series itself, but it's like we've got Bumblebee being possessed here, his eyes go all green. We got a bunch of dead Autobots and Decepticons. And we've got character models here, like in the corner there, it looks like Mirage. We know he turns into a Decepticon. I wonder what gave that away. But we got Hound as sorts in the corner. I don't know if that's just a reused model, or if it actually is Hound. I doubt it. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But we get a lot of Autobots and Decepticons in this one shot right here. We've got two types of Sideswipe. And I just gotta say, Ratchet looks awesome in this. Ratchet's detail there looks really good. With all the close-ups of the characters in this trailer, the detail is really spot on and perfect. May not seem like a big deal, but with all the scratch marks, all the sort of damage on the body, just kind of sets up this world as more like, yeah, they're in a war. Like, this is war for Cybertron people. Now, the part where Shockwave is talking to Megatron about the Allspark, merging it together with some sort of plague device. I mean, one thing that caught me off guard when it comes to the voice acting was Shockwave's voice. I personally don't feel like that suits at all. There's a lot of characters where I feel like it doesn't suit. I know we would all love to have Peter Cullen and Frank Welker reprise the roles, as well as other characters as well. I would have loved to have had Corey Burton play Shockwave, the original Generation 1 Shockwave. I'm not saying that the acting is bad, I just feel like it doesn't suit the characters. I'm willing to give these actors a shot, as a series as a whole. One thing I love about this trailer as well is the orchestra music. I am a sucker for orchestra music, I love it.
If we continue on this course, no one will be left to win. The circle closes prime.
And I feel like that's what amplified my excitement a little bit more, is the way how this trailer is edited. I think they've done a really good job of selling that. But he is getting tortured pretty bad here. This is obviously the part where Ultra Magnus tries to come up with some sort of a truce to Megatron. Clearly it isn't going too well. We know at the beginning of the series that Jetfire is on the side of the Decepticons. Like with Generation 1, he eventually switches to the Autobots, and we know he will in this series, so I wonder if that is some sort of inner conflict, the way how Ultra Magnus is being treated, and what Megatron is intending to do to the Autobots. And I'm sure Starscream will play a part in that as well, considering Jetfire and Starscream are close friends. I just really hope they execute these story beats right and do these characters with justice. We've got a few action shots I won't go too much into detail about, but really just saying about these action sequences we get in the trailer, they just look really fluent. Like I said, the character designs, you know, at first I wasn't a big fan of them looking exactly like the toys, but the way how they've been animated in this trailer, it feels really believable, like they're moving, you know, perfectly. It feels like a real show, you know what I mean? It feels like, oh, the animation's just gone 10 times better. There is a particular point in the trailer where they're showing you there's some sort of storm. I imagine this will be the first time when Megatron uses the plague on the Autobots in some way. And we have one shot here of Optimus Prime carrying the Allspark. The Allspark looks a lot like it does in Transformers Cyberverse, so I wonder if they're taking other inspirations from other Transformers shows. Maybe Optimus Prime is trying to throw the Allspark in some sort of space bridge, making sure that no one ever finds it, kinda similar to Transformers Animated when they explain how the Allspark was sent through a space bridge, hoping that no one would ever find it. We could see a scene here of Optimus Prime desperately trying to get rid of the Allspark. And it's that shot in particular as well that also sells on this animation. I feel like it's been really done with justice here. We got a good shot of Ironhide as well. And towards the end of the trailer, we have Omega Supreme's hand come out from the ground. I'm glad that they didn't actually show you Omega Supreme, they just showed you his hand. Like, don't ruin it, just give us a tease. And I just feel like that's going to be one of the best moments of the series, is the Omega Supreme reveal. Just underground like that, the way how he just bursts up, I just can't wait for that moment. At the end of the trailer, we have Megatron basically about to rip off, you know, Optimus Prime's. He's about to cut it clean off, actually. He's got his sword out, and we have Jetfire there with his Decepticon logo, so I wonder if this is the turning point. Maybe Jetfire actually does save Optimus Prime in some way. You know, with Megatron being so close to finally killing Prime, maybe this is the turning point for Jetfire's character. He is definitely one of the more interesting characters I've seen so far in this show. I really would love to get his sort of backstory explained a little bit more, obviously amplified a lot more than it was in Generation 1. But overall, that's kind of a coverage of the trailer. They really do show you a lot to get excited about as well. I feel like this was executed 10 times better, and I'm glad we're finally getting marketing for this series because it is not long now. I will be doing all episodes. I did a poll the other day. Do you want me to talk about the series as a whole or individual episodes? And I will do individual episodes because I'll be able to talk about it more, because with it being 22 minutes, unlike with Cyberverse with 10 minutes, I'll have more to say, so I'll make those breakdowns of each episode a bit longer. And then I'll give a kind of summary thoughts of War for Cybertron, both spoiler and non-spoiler. This is just my trailer coverage. I'll probably do a few more videos of War for Cybertron Siege close up to the release, so be sure to be tuned in for that. If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell to get all updates instantly. It's been Colin and Cam, and until the next video, goodbye.